Yo, what's happening? So today we're going to look at Gordon Ryan's most recent match against Patrick Gaudio. These two fought in 2018 and they had a really close match, which was making this pretty interesting. But today I'm going to break down how Gordon Ryan is like literally such a genius when it comes to marketing and selling his products, and also how he's just so fucking good at grappling. So anyway, let's get into it. So the first thing I want to note is this time limit. So it's a 30-minute match. So apparently, I don't really know the ins and outs of the grappling scene, but Gordon Ryan is kind of picking his matches, as Craig Jones would say. But also he's picking the rule sets. I mean, a 30-minute match is pretty cool anyway, because at least you're going to see some sort of sub or whatever. Rolling for 30 minutes, or try doing anything, most things for 30 minutes, it's going to be fucking hard. Especially when you got to try and beat someone that doesn't dictate the tempo. So yeah, it's pretty hard to do. So that's the first thing I want to point out, is that the time limit of the match is 30 minutes long. So the next thing I want you to look at is, if you see on the screen here, you can see that he's using the collar tie quite a lot. So the collar tie is obviously pulling on the back of the head, which fatigues the back and the posture, because you're constantly bouncing your head up and down. Again, if you notice the time, it's literally straight off. First, I say 3 minutes, he's literally just collar tying him and making him a bit more fatigued. Collar tying the back of his head and then making him fatigued. So that's like the key to this match, is fatigue first of all, and then fatigue, as my friend Vince told me, fatigue makes cowards of us all, which is true. So yeah, so that's what he's doing. If he just carry on the match, after about 3 minutes into the match, he gets his first takedown. He blocks Gaudio's takedown by keeping that front arm in front, so it's easy to jack him up. So obviously, when we talk about defensive wrestling, head, hands, hips. So he got his hands in the way. First line of defense, starts to turn to the back, gets the leg, and then elevates and uses like a collar tie again to take him down, and he gets him to the floor. So this is what he wants. So he does start the match out by offering his leg up, and because Gordon is so good, he's literally so confident in his guard game to get back to the top. I think the whole strategy, well, it's obvious, the whole strategy here is literally just top pressure and fatiguing him out. So you can see him here just using his body and his gravity is obviously on his side because he's on top, and he's pressing down on his partner or his opponent, Patrick, and he's again just using that heavy pressure all through the match. The next maybe 5-10 minutes is literally just pressuring him and trying to make him fatigue, and obviously he's reactive to Gordon. So again, reacting to a person's movements, it will fatigue you again more. So here you see he's coming in again, just forward pressure, constantly pressing his legs, making Patrick try to re-guard and constantly moving at him. So he even gets to the point now of like he's getting to the knee on belly, and if you try controlling someone good with a knee on belly, it's quite hard to do. So that shows that he's kind of in the stage of being really fatigued. So yeah, again, he's just using this cross face, keeping his head away, constantly pulling his posture, talking on his head, fatiguing him the hell out. And he gets to the mount, he literally starts attacking the head and arm. He gets the head and arm, but he knows obviously that he's a genius marketer. He wants to sell his armbar instructional, which you'll see at the end. So he could have probably finished him with the head and arm, but now he's halfway through his 30-minute match, and he's been constantly just fatiguing his opponent. So yeah, he basically can sub him with whatever. So he gets to his back, could easily finish the rear naked, but nope, obviously he's selling his armbar instructional. The Kimura grip, foot over the top, and cinches up the armbar. Really nice finish. I like the setup, but to be honest, Patrick's already breathed by now. He's fatigued, so he's just tired him out, and he could probably finish him with whatever. He probably thinks, oh, I haven't done an armbar instructional, so let's sell that. So that's why he's done it. And then you see at the end here, he gives it to the box, and then the announcer reads out that he's got an armbar instructional. So I think another point is he actually released the instructional during the match, which again, like, he's fucking levels above everybody else, and that it just shows his confidence. So fair play to him, and yeah, big shout out to Gordon.